Hello there, welcome to Kingdomingo TV. Today, we're going to look at the various steps to take to be able to file for divorce. An amicable relationship with your spouse, even after you have decided to go your separate ways, can lead to an easy divorce because it won't involve a trial. The first thing to look at before you start filing for divorce is to understand whether to file for a divorce by yourself, known as sole application, or you file for divorce together with the other party to the marriage, which is also known as joint application, as there are different obligations in either case. Secondly, you also need to consider the requirements for divorce or separation to your marriage. The requirements include your eligibility to apply for a divorce. Questions frequently asked to determine your eligibility includes: 1. Has your marriage broken down and there is no reason or likelihood that you will get back together? 2. Have you been separated for 12 months and 1 day or longer? To get a divorce, you must have separated for 12 months and 1 day or longer. Sometimes, separated couples are still living together in the same home. 3. Do you have a marriage certificate? The marriage certificate is the most important when it comes to filing for divorce. This should be your original marriage certificate or a certified true copy. Find all the forms you will need to file your divorce or legal separation case and other documents that will be needed in filing for the divorce. 4. Your husband or wife's full name, and also a proof of your name change if you have changed it since you got married. If you have been living in different locations before filing for the divorce, you must try to find your husband or wife's current address if you do not know it. The court will need it to send the copy of the divorce petition. The third most important step you need to look at is getting a legal advice. If you need help to complete the application or you are unsure about whether you are eligible to file for divorce, you should obtain legal advice. A legal practitioner can also help explain how the law applies in your case. The court is unable to provide legal advice because to do so could seriously compromise the court's ability to impartially determine a case. The fourth essential thing you have to look at is how much it will cost for you to file a divorce. This will depend on the type of application, either joint or sole application. If there is affordability, then you can go ahead and file for the divorce. The fifth step is going ahead to file for the divorce. Applications for divorce can be done in a high court or a circuit court, and most of the times are done in family courts under the circuit courts. Every application for divorce is different depending on your circumstances. You may be asked to file further documents. If you file for a sole application, you will be required to serve your divorce. Court attendance will only depend on the circumstance or situation with which you filed for the divorce. An example for court attendance could be if you have filed a sole application and there is a child in the marriage under the age of 18 years at the time of filing for the divorce. After a divorce, if there are dependent children, deciding how the matrimonial asset should be divided in a divorce is the first thing to do. In practical terms, this means providing a home for the children. Where assets are limited, it usually means that the one who takes care of the children will receive most or all of the liquid assets of the marriage so that the children can be rehoused. However, this does not mean that the needs of the other parent will be overlooked. The outcome will seek to balance the financial needs of both parties. Also, when a court grants a divorce, property will be divided equitably between the two spouses. This is decided under the equitable distribution law. During the divorce, both spouses have to tell the court about their income and any debt they owe. However, if a couple cannot agree, they can submit their property dispute to the court, which will use state laws and rules to divide the property. Once the divorce is granted, it will be finalized 1 month and a day later unless a special order is made by court to shorten that time. Catch you on our next video as we look at more pertinent issues. My name is Mami Oye. Thanks for tuning in to Kingdomingo TV.